Okay, here we are, back on Satisfactory after a little bit of a trip into Diablo 2, which is nice. And yeah, let's just continue from where we left off last time. So, last time was fun because we got to complete phase 2. As you can see, we're also in the coal area where we are doing our coal power. And, well, we simply pretty much doubled our power output amazingly. And it looks nice and neat also, I would say. So, this is great. Let me get rid of this noise. And yeah, well, for today we will be exploring oil and fuel and seeing how that goes. We also unlocked a jetpack, which is very nice. We haven't really explored how much fuel it takes. I guess I can go this amount and then it takes one piece of fuel. Yeah. Okay. So that is that. We will likely look into creating actual fuel and not biofuel for the jetpack as well. And then I don't know. We'll just see. But definitely the first priority will be just to set up fuel. As you can see, we are very good on the capacity now. We were running out of power last time, so but now we have pretty much doubled all of that. So we are more than fine again. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So the idea is to go back to base because this is done. All the work for this is done. I saw a little bit of a yellow flash here, but that's fine. This one is white, strangely. Okay. But yeah. At least it's the water extractor that's going yellow, because that must mean that we have enough water pumping in, which is nice, and we also don't see a fluctuation in the capacity, so that's a good sign. So let's just go up here. Oh god, we can only go for so long before the power cuts out completely for the jetpack. I see. And then we have to land to be able to fly again. That's not ideal. But yeah, it'll be fun to explore this whole fuel situation. I wonder how it will be. We will likely need some copper sheets. And other than that, I'm not so certain. Let's try to add like a good amount of refineries. Yeah, we'll need a lot of motors and copper sheets. That's mostly it appears. Oil extractors we already kind of have. And it's a similar situation. Good. In that case, we kind of just have what we need, I think. Other than the copper sheets and the motors. Amazing. Stators, we have a good amount. Rotors, we are building up again. Because we spent a lot just making motors here. Okay. That should definitely be enough. Um, like we probably won't need 15 refineries, but I don't know truly how many we'll need, so we'll just keep it like that, and then we have a good amount of reinforced plates also in here. Steel beams also. The coal we can, let's just put that in a box because we found out that it's useful for explosives. So coal can go in here. Power shards we'll keep on us. Rotors we have. Anything else we could need? Cable we have. It's a bit of a mess in this space in here. But yeah. I think we're just good to go. So let's go there. In this direction. We can see it on the compass. It's just called oil. It's a bit of a trek to get there, but it'll be worth it. Fluid packaging, actually. Yeah, we don't have the plastic for it. So, but we might have when we get back. So the oil. I feel like the fluid packaging will be important. Hello, little birdie. I should get some more concrete also before I go too far. Because I'll likely need a decent amount to make a good big platform. We can just add a few things in here. We'll need copper sheets in there. We have space for that. Modular frames. Let's grab some modular frames also, just to be safe. Okay. And then concrete for the rest. Good. Let's try to go there again. The jetpack will be very useful when we have better fuel for it. Much more useful. I wonder if better fuel also makes you able to fly more per session. Per like this thing. I hope so. Okay, I don't want to deal with aggressive animals if possible. So it feels like you can kind of... Hello, Garden Elf. Nice to see you. And welcome back to Satisfactory. For today, we have a spider on us. I cannot see it, I can only hear it. There it is. Good. How are you today? Doing well? Another spider. I really don't feel like dealing with them, and definitely also not those. All fine, how's work? Are you over the busy day of yesterday and now it's a little more chill, or is it more of the same? Oh, okay. Well, at least it's later this time, the new delivery. So, that's good. Unless it's a more troublesome time. Yeah. If only work was chill time, but it cannot always be like that. Okay. Good. We have this fuel. Let's simply just flush it for the sake of creating more of these things. So I want to consider how to make the most out of the space that we have, because this space is kind of annoying. Because of these like big mushroom-like things. Is what you typically would do just send the oil back to base or something? Yeah. It's definitely hard to care about work. Okay. But it's good to see you. Nice to see you back. And hopefully you're doing very well still, even if work is not the most fun. We also unlocked fuel power. Yes, but we needed Caterium for that. Right. Do we have Caterium nearby? Not really. At all. This is a normal node. That's a pure node, but it's very far. That's not ideal. So, but let's just not consider fuel power for now, I guess. But it would be nice to be able to see what it takes and how much it takes at the set clock speed. Yes. Consumes fuel to generate electricity for the power grid. Okay. So it sounds like it just takes fuel and that's it from the description. Yeah, it only has one input. That is, that seems very nice at least. Okay. That's good. So, only one input, no output, no nothing. That seems just extremely simple to work with, and that's very nice. So, what about the residual stuff? You missed this game, it was only off for one day. So, we'll likely want some polymer resin. I addicted you, yes, well, it's an addicting game. Okay. Cool. this will not be easy to deal with. Yeah, okay. That is very nice of you. 6 months. That is a long time. That is crazy. Thank you very much. The longest possible. Well, it's very, very kind of you. I wonder. I did notice that that something was a little bit strange with it, and I guess that's the strange part. But thank you very much. I appreciate it. 6 months. That's a long time. A lot of support. Also, it means a lot. For that, we can do an on-screen celebration. Yay! Yes. Yeah, I appreciate it a lot. It's amazing. Really amazing. Truly amazing. Okay. So, oil extraction. I guess I want to make a box to get rid of a bunch of stuff. And just take concrete. Oh, I actually didn't want to get rid of you. You were the only thing that actually made sense to keep. The oil extractor, you go back into place, like that, and you guys go away. Okay, good. Let's also get rid of these. The box. Let's move items from that also. Okay, you can go, and I don't need you either. Okay, let's start from a clean slate. And so I guess power can go onto you though. Concrete, I will need. That's about it. They do look like corals indeed. Let's build from like here. I think that's what will make the most sense. So then we move everything up to that floor, or the oil rather, up to that floor. I'm thinking how exactly to do this. I think what we might need to do is look to Caterium and Quickwire, to be honest. Just to be able to make the fuel powered generators. Because we'll want that. I want you to essentially output into those. Also, we'll put you up to 300. We might as well, because that is the maximum our Mark 1 pipelines can move. So I think it just makes sense to max that out. Unless the fuel generators are not ideal for that. But we'll see at some point. So it's just about not clipping. Exactly not clipping. Exactly just clipping. Actually. But I don't mind it. It's fine. So let's... The pump we would likely need. To pump it up. So 20 meters upwards. I don't know what 20 meters in this game is. So this foundation is 4 meters, right? So let's just do a test. So 4, 8, 12, 16. So we might need 2 pumps. I don't know if this provides some head lift. It probably does, but I don't see any description of that. Is there a description in here? Yes. So it's 10 meters of head lift. So we should be fine with this one, and then along with 1 pump. I think. I'm not certain. I haven't worked with these before. But that's how, from the description, it makes it sound like it works. And fuel, creating fuel would make polymer resin. Okay. Sure. And we can use that polymer resin to make rubber or plastic. That's about it. It doesn't create heavy oil residue. Okay. That's fine. So do we just make use of... Do we just simply only make fuel then? Ah, but you will need water as well. That is annoying. Yeah, but that's probably the smartest. So essentially all the oil goes to making fuel, and then we use the byproduct of polymer resin to make plastic and rubber, and that's the only way we just make plastic and rubber. I don't mind that at all, because I don't think we'll need like boxes upon boxes of plastic. Maybe I'm wrong, but considering that the byproduct of fuel itself can be used for that, I just think it makes sense to simply just make fuel power generators for all of this and then use the byproduct to make the rest that we will need. Okay. That makes sense to me. But then our task changes a little bit, I think. I believe that we have a good source of Caterium near the base that we could make use of. We might just make a simple setup for now. And then Yeah, we have it here actually marked. It's very close to the base even. We just do a simple setup that makes quick wire for now, and that's it. Quick wire, 12 Caterium per minute. Okay, sure. I don't even think we'll need like anything else. I don't know if we will need Caterium for anything else. That is something that I wonder, like maybe the next parts for the space elevator probably. Here you also just need plastic and copper sheets. Okay. So it doesn't seem that bad. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's change our approach slightly then. We'll probably just want one Mark 1 miner, and that's it. Then we'll because considering how much quick-wire we'll be able to make from just a pure node in itself, I think a Mark 2 miner would be very overkill. So Mark 1 miner and then some smelters. How many smelters? Is it like 6? So 120. Maybe it's also different for Caterium. It is. Okay. Yeah, so 45. 120 divided by 45 is 2.6667. Okay. Sure. Let's go back and do that Caterium stuff then, because we'll need it anyway. A bit of change of plans that constantly happens in this game. It's part of it. And how many Caterium ingots would it be able to make? 15. And you're making use of 12. Okay, sure. So we'll just underclock the smelters. If I was to Caterium and let's say we do 2 smelters. Yeah, then I just overclock the constructors, that's it. Cool. I think that makes sense. Hello, big guy. I don't want to deal with you. So if you could, you can leave me alone. Oh god. This jetpack really sucks right now. At least I have one. It is definitely more useful than not having one at least. So okay. Good. Oh. A lot of running. Can I make it up here? I can. So, what I've been told and what I've noticed is that I can fly longer if I quickly tap the spacebar like that to fly. Especially over long distances. Couldn't make it to that golden slug, but I mean it's fine. Can I make it to the... No, I cannot probably make it to the highway. Okay, so Caterium. Thankfully we have explosives also, so we can just explode the rock. Easy enough. And it should be a very quick setup. We will just need some power. And that's about it. We can take from you. You go this direction. Good. So, where would this Caterium exactly be hiding? Up here? I still don't see it. Further this way. It's a messy power line, but that doesn't matter that much. Okay. Just have to deal with you. Good. And then we explode the rock. There we are. Now foundations on top. I cannot see anything for these rocks. Will they disappear? I hope so. Soon. There we are. Good. Because I want to be able to see what I'm building. At the very least. I think that's quite important. Okay. The trees and so on will just be in the way. It's gonna be a quick setup because I don't want to make it super clean at this point. I don't think there is a need for that. So, miner. Let's point you in this direction. Because then there will be less rocks in the way. So, like I imagine, 120, good. So we take a little more foundation on this side. Let's also get rid of the waypoint, because we don't need it. Okay. Then we do smelter. Let's first do the splitter. Okay, like that. We need decent space for it because otherwise the belt will complain. Okay. Good. Like that, it's even. Even Steven. Okay. Default, and then we go straight. Good. Let's hook things up to power. so that they can start working immediately. Good. And then Caterium. Good, so we are capable of making 90 from these. Maybe we will want a third. Okay. Then constructor, quick wire, Caterium for 12. So what if we change you to, cannot change you to 15, that would have been nice. So 125. So let's say 15. I mean, we don't have anything else to do with quick wire. We can simply, so 45 times 3 is 135, so we can overclock you slightly and just say 135, like that. Then we can make a third smelter in the middle here, like that, lined up with the splitter. Okay. And also Caterium. Oh, I don't wanna fall off the edge. Thankfully I have a jetpack, so I'm good. Production, constructor. So let's build it a little further because constructors are bigger than the smelters. Okay, like this, like that. And then foundations, let's build a little more out here. Okay, and we just route it back into you. Here is fine. So then we do a merger, sending it this way, and a merger here also. Good. And then we will make quite a lot of quick wire. So 60 times 3. 180, so we'll want the Mark III belt. Let's just make everything Mark III just because we can, we have the resources, it's fine. And then send it in here, that's it. So quick wire, and quick wire. Then this is just Mark 1, that should be simple enough. Good. And then you don't have anything because you just don't have power, I think. Okay. Good. We then that. And there we have it. That should be the whole setup. Except for... So I overclocked you, which is good. And then you guys should also be overclocked to 125. good. I can see someone's in the YouTube live stream. I'm hoping it's you, Mac, but I cannot say for certain. Sadly, the YouTube chat is not working at all. I just have a monkey saying something went wrong in the chat window. I'm hoping it's you, Mac, but sadly, I don't think I'm capable of seeing your chat messages if you chat at all. And that is quite sad. And if it's not you, then welcome to whoever it is also. I really wish the YouTube chat worked. I saw that there was a chat rate analytic, so it must mean someone did try. But yeah, I wish you all the best at least. And yeah, that is sadly what I can offer at the moment. Okay, so why is this not doing as expected? Why are you having downtime here? So you're making 15. You're making 15. So there shouldn't be downtime, but there is. Oh yes, messing around with the emotes. Okay, I think it will just take a bit of time for them to work up to full efficiency, and I see this one not having downtime anymore, which is good. Amazing, I'm happy to hear that you like them. Oh, we are filling up quick with the quick wire. So, do we have what we would need for fuel power generators? Yes. So we can check it out here. It's huge, that's for sure. Oh, I didn't want to pick up leaves. Okay, I cannot see anything without the fuel, I guess. That's annoying. Okay. So I cannot check it out here. Well, let's build up some quick wire in here. Thankfully it was an easy setup. It looks good. Trees in the way, but doesn't matter that much. Yeah, a lot of quick wire coming through. We will fill this container up very quickly. Oh, you can zoom in a lot. How do they look? They look golden. Nice. And here we are. You can even see the jetpack on the back. Very nice. A lot of attention to detail in this game. Very high quality stuff. Okay, let's just grab 2 stacks with us for now, I think, and that's it. In terms of the fluid packaging, we can also finish that one, because we might want it to package the fuel so that we can fly better with the jetpack. So we'll need some steel beams. These. 400 of you, and then a lot of copper sheets. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would need 5 stacks. I don't have reinforced plates on me. I guess I can put plastic in here. Why not? Okay, and then one more. Good. And then we can finish this milestone also. Nice.
Milestone reached. Avoid the embarrassment of placing liquids in your pockets only for them to spread across your suit. Package and unpackage them with the packager. Packaging fluids allows them to be transported in your inventory, on conveyor belts, and by vehicles. For increased, non-pocket related fluid storage, you can now use the industrial fluid buffer.
Great. So manufacturing is probably also a good one to look at next. Heavy modular frames. I've heard a lot about those, that they suck to make. I guess we can also just finish like the previous milestones. We cannot right now though. Let's do the extended power delivery first. When the pod is back. And well, we have a lot of quick wire now. Then fluid packaging. So the packager. Okay, not that expensive. Nice. I can also unpackage. Okay. So I will need empty canisters. Oh god. And how do I make those? Here. Just from plastic. Okay, not bad. I'm fine with that. Okay. Packaged oil. Water. Liquid biofuel. What is liquid biofuel? I don't know. I haven't seen liquid biofuel before. Let's also look at the map because it's been a while. Alien power matrix. Okay. Caterium. Yeah, so we could do a lot of caterium stuff. Probably. I know that we have some caterium lying around. We also have some quick wire in here. Here we have it. So let's. I of course need 50 ingots, so it wouldn't even be enough. It is not that bad at all, no. So we'll have a lot of a big upgrade to the power grid, I think, very soon. Even though we kind of don't need it at the moment, but still it's good to have a significant capacity. So I don't mind it. Okay, good, that's all the caterium we can make here. Let's go back to the caterium spot. And well, simply we'll just want to research a lot of caterium related things. I think it makes sense to see what we can get. So what we'll do is just turn you guys off. We will likely have a good amount of quick wire at this point. Yeah, not bad. And then we'll just pick up ingots. You already have a decent amount of ingots. You don't. You do. And then in terms of capacity, we're looking very nice, very good. Yeah, I wonder how much we'll be able to do with the fuel. We will see. Let's just double output because we can. We need the ingots right now. Triple power shards. We might as well. To not prolong waiting too much for things. Steel pipes. Okay. Can add those. We can also add even more plastic. Good. Iron rods we don't have on us. Cable we can add. Okay. Anything else? Reinforced plates. Sure. That should be all. Okay. And I think this should also be enough ingots. So let's go back to what it was. I wonder how much it did on the power grid. It didn't make such a big difference. Yeah, by like 150 megawatts. Okay. Let's go back and do some research. And we should probably also do the milestone. Milestone. Okay, we will need a lot more things. Modular frames, I hope that we have a decent stockpile. We have a decent-ish stockpile, sure. Steel beams are here. And then a lot of wire. Okay. We can also put rubber in here. There we are. And then finish this milestone. Good.
Milestone reached. After several pioneers started exhibiting traumatic responses to power blackouts, Fixit developed mitigation tools recommended by your local therapist. Power storages can hold excess power to delay or prevent blackouts in the eventuality that your factory's power consumption exceeds production. To simplify, these are rechargeable batteries. Power towers carry power lines for significantly greater distances than poles, facilitating factory expansion and exploitation of this environment for the good of Fixit and humanity.
Oh yes. That's a huge. Sure. Then we have Caterium stuff. We already have Quickwire unlocked, so this one doesn't matter that much.
Research completed. Quickwire recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
Let's get some cable. Let's unlock you, the zip line.
Zipline unlocked. When equipped, the zipline facilitates travel along power lines, regardless of whether the line is powered. Note: based on previous Pioneer events, Fixit recommends not using ziplines during thunderstorms and typhoons, or while drinking coffee.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, we can make it immediately, so now we have it. The object scanner we don't use a lot. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, nice. Why is it doing this? What is it doing? Here we are. Nice. Okay, so there is a toggle on right click and left click is hold. Okay. Sure. Not bad. Pretty cool. Seems a bit dangerous, but I like it. Let's see what else we can do with Caterium. Stun rebar.
Stun rebar ammo unlocked. This applies a moderate electric charge to the target, capable of stunning small creatures and moderately delaying larger ones. This is quite atomically exciting.
Okay.
That was a physics joke.
Sure. And then Caterium electronics. I wonder what could be down here.
New Caterium research options available. Congratulations on finding this metal. Many Fixit initiatives will benefit from Caterium's applicability in advanced engineering. Also, it is probably not sentient, and so unlikely to feel pain as we exploit it.
Yes. Mark II power pole. Okay, sure. Hello? The UI was a bit strange.
Power pole Mark II unlocked. This provides additional power connections compared to the Power Pole Mark I.
Sure. Simple description, I guess. High speed connector. So I think we'll take some plastic out. And we'll research you.
Research completed. High-speed connector recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
Sure. And then the AI limiter.
Research completed. AI limiter recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
Good. The AI limiter. Okay. What are you? Just AI limiters. Geothermal generator. So that's what geysers are used for. Okay. I mean, it... Homing rifle ammo. It doesn't seem super exciting in here, but priority power switch. I mean, the power switch could be useful, but doesn't matter that much. Smart splitter. Okay. I mean, sounds useful, but I also don't see much of a use for it at the same time. The smart splitter. Okay. I mean, that's probably the extent of what I would do in here. It's more ways of making fabric. Power slugs. This is a time crystal. Okay. What about in here? Shatter rebar. Okay, like a shotgun, I guess. Scanning for hard drives. Radar tower. Scans the surrounding area to display additional information on the map. Resource node, locations, terrain data. Flora and fauna information, notable signal readings. That sounds useful. Okay, and sulfur. We could probably do some things in here also. The black powder, but do we have any sulfur? That is the question. Maybe not. No, so we probably cannot do much. We have a good amount of heavy modular frames. Okay, let's try to finish this. What's it called? Milestone also. Just to have it done. We are running out of modular frames, but we'll build them up again. Okay. And then this milestone will be done. Good.
Milestone reached. Blueprints reduce repetitive building tasks, further optimizing your progression towards saving Earth, with its beautiful ecosystems, abundant natural resources, and sunsets over frolicking puppies and kittens. The blueprint designer allows you to build and combine structures once and then duplicate that configuration effortlessly. Any complaints about the spatial restrictions will only reveal your own inefficiencies.
You make modular frames, so what I'll do is simply just multiply your output, because we need more. So it just makes sense, and we definitely have the power to support it. Sure. And then sulfur we didn't have, so we cannot do much in that tree. Is there something that looks very nice? The rifle would be very nice, I think. The inventory slot or hand equipment slot would also be. Turbo fuel. Compacted coal. And a hard drive. Compacted coal is easy-ish to make. Can we make it manually? It doesn't look like it, but we probably could in an assembler. Yeah. That we should probably at least consider unlocking. But for now, let's just do regular fuel. And we'll be fine. Anything else we can do? I don't think so. So, are you doubling your output now? Yes. Good. I wonder why the max consumption didn't jump. But, amazing. Then, let us also take some summer sloops from the motor assembler here. We have a lot of motors still, but let's take some more. So let's just, for the sake of it, add a bunch of fuel refineries, like 20, and see what we would need. More motors, okay, sure. Let's add a few more, just to be safe. More quick wire even. More rubber, which we don't have a way to make. Or we don't have on us. Okay. Let's get rid of a bit of concrete. I'm fine with just throwing some out. And then getting copper sheets. Good. And then let's grab quick wire. And then hopefully we'll be good to make what we'll need. So speedy. Okay, nice. Good amount of quick wire. Perfect. Let's go back again. I guess we just go straight to oil. Yeah, I'm getting stuck on the terrain. The freighter is back. Nice. I'm picking up speed. And it's just about keeping that momentum as much as possible. What are you? You can just be opened. So then we have the hard drive that we might want to use for that sulfur upgrade, which is nice. There are screws here, wire, rotors. Okay, I don't care so much about the things that it has. But it's nice to have that hard drive. Perfect. Power slug. I have enough power shards. I don't need more at the moment. There is a crash here. Need circuit boards. Oh god. Still crying. Okay. Oh, they're so fast. Nice, I hit you, but I am almost dead. Oh god. Okay. Nice. So, let's see if there's anything good to pick up here. Quick wire, stators. Computers, definitely. Let's just get rid of a few simple things. Okay. Rubber could be useful. Heavy modular frame. But that's seems to be about it. Encased industrial beams, we don't care too much about. Okay. Great. Finding a lot of crash sites somehow, all of a sudden. Let's grab some sulfur because we found out that we could make use of it. Okay, hopefully I'll be able to make it. It looks like it. Good. And you were a normal oil? Yeah. Okay. We're back. So let's just build one and see how it is. I guess you need a connection also to the power grid. You're still unwilling to work? Oh, that's because it's not fuel we're pumping in. That's why. Okay. Refinery. Okay, that is fine. Pipeline goes in. Now we can make liquid biofuel. Okay. Regular fuel we will make. Like so. Then fuel powered generator. Ooh. I guess you will just go here. Cool. And now 20 per minute, and you're making 40 per minute. So 2 generators per refinery. Okay. Interesting. And then 60, so we should be able to have 5, right? So 300 divided by 6, 60. That is 5. So 5 refineries for this oil node in particular, meaning 10 fuel generators total. That sounds very good. Oh, you're a loud machine also. We do also have the option of overclocking and so on. Even you can be overclocked. And actually it's not even an exponential increase, it's just a linear one. that's really not that bad. So let's say 300 divided by 3. That's 6. So wait, no, I'm doing it wrong. So yeah, I mean, we might as well just overclock it fully. I don't see a reason why not. Okay. Good. So then we were saying 300 divided by 60 would be 5, yes. Makes sense. So 5 refineries would make 40 times 5, 200, sure. So that would be 4 fully overclocked fuel generators. Okay. Nice. We would also like to at least use some fuel to make packaged fuel as well. And that should also be fine to do. Well, this should be fairly simple then. So 5 of you and 4 of you. Great. Let's do that then. These machines are so loud. It gets so nice and peaceful when they're gone. So a pump we will definitely need. I wonder why it doesn't want to make it clear that it is fine like that. It should be. Okay. Then we just power it on because it needs power. And we send it upwards. We do have a floor hole. Okay. So let's just build the foundation back. And then we can make the floor hole instead. Logistics. Oh, that's the wall hole, not floor hole. Okay, and we just put it like there. And auto, we just wanna do... Why does straight act like that? Okay. Auto is definitely fine. Sure. Very nice. So for this pure node, let's just use all of the fuel for the generators. I think that's fine. So, as mentioned, we'll need 5 refineries. So, let's build one like here. 1, 2, 3. And let's just build it in this direction. We have space anyway. Okay, so that was 3 of them. Let's make 2 more. 1, 2. Amazing. So you will all make fuel. Great. Let's also make merger. So let's consider how much resin it would be. So it's 30 times 5. That is 120. Or 150, which means mic-free belts. Okay. Good. And we can simply just pump it this way. I do wonder if this is how we want to do it. We could also... No, we want to do it like this, I think. Of course, you will want to do it like that, which is super annoying. So why can these conveyor lifts not just be easy to line up? That would have been very nice. I kind of don't want to move liquid up if that can be avoided. That's how I would prefer it, I think. So yeah. I guess, can we like do something strange like this? Oh, because of course you will want to line up with that one. What if I do it like this? Yeah, you just want to line up with the exit. What else could I do? A valve. Okay. Sure. Let's see. So I could do like this, I guess. But you... Wait, is this actually just fine like this? Maybe it is. But it doesn't look right. It might look right if I... Yeah, but now it's doing like this. Okay. So, like that. And then merger. Clipping marker. Ugh. Yeah, so this side is then blocked off. Okay. So we cannot do it like that either. Let's just do it like this, then merger here. Good. Then we conveyor lift. Yeah, so we want to build at least a little bit further. Okay, like that. Merger, going that direction. And then I thought you were lined up. I thought you said that you were. It's because you become misaligned. Phew. So, like this. Merger. Okay. Good. Finally. Okay. And then the simple idea is that you go straight into there, and we just do the same thing over and over again until the end. We can line you up easily like that. Good. Let's just continue the same way. Okay. Yes, so one away, like that. Okay, one away, like that. Good. Merger. We want to merge this way. Good. Then we get rid of you guys. Conveyor lifts. Perfect. Okay, this should work. So then we'll have somewhere for the resin to go. Great. Then we have to build the generators. And I think the way that we do it is just we meet in the middle here with the pipelines lined up like so. Okay, lined up. Good. Pipeline like one. We wanna go straight. I think I'll like this setup. Oh yes. I already do, I just have to hook these two up. So then the idea is to build the fuel generators. So it's very difficult to see because they're so massive. So let's build it fairly close. Not this close though. So lined up with the junction and then two notches. Sure. And then we build surface is too uneven because we need more foundation. I hope this won't be in the way. No. I don't think it will. Okay. Good. So then we do a similar thing. So line it up like so, and then 2 notches, and please. Oh, I see it being possible. Okay, let's just notch it into position. Like so. Okay. Perfect. And then logistics, pipeline junction. Like so. And then we would just put you all up to maximum speed. Perfect. And send the fuel through. Okay. Like so. Amazing. So how does this look from the outside? Oh yes. Looking huge, but making good use of the space. There's a crash site up there. Let's see what we have. Quick wire, heavy modular frames could be useful. Motors, sure. More motors. Could you please just let me loot your things? Or do you want to be problems? Okay. Anything else that could be of use? Quick wire. 7 quick wire only. Oh, there's a big guy down there. Okay. Nice, you just need 1 heavy modular frame. Oh, Ada has something to say.
Initial scan suggests partial recovery of data is possible. Take the damaged hard drive to the MAM for analysis.
Well, I know that. It's the same kind of hard drive. Okay. It's not like it's anything special, but sure. I don't know why you needed to say it and tell me that when I already know. A summer sloop. We should definitely get it. And a purple slug. Okay. I'm getting a bit distracted, but I think it's a good idea to get this before we forget about it. I'm getting stuck in the to the point I cannot move. Okay. You. Nice. Dealt with. And then a summer sloop. Amazing. And another crash site. Oh god, I'm getting very distracted. But I really think we should do all of these things. Okay. Oh god. Okay. You started rapid firing. I hear the flies, but I don't see them, which is nice. They're probably just underneath my feet. Okay. Then this crash site. That's a golden slug. Could be useful, but I'm just gonna keep it there for now. Motors. Oh. Nice. Ah. But I hit you. Oh. Almost falling off the edge. And almost dead. More heavy modular frames. Nice. Gas obelisk. Plastic. Motors. You just need rubber. That's easy. No real good resources from dismantling. Amazing. Stators I don't care too much about. Well, let's get the sulfur also while we're here, and then we'll go back to handle the rest of the fuel stuff. Good. Yeah, big distractions, but definitely worth it. We needed hard drives, we needed computers, we needed heavy modular frames, and so on. So it's a good distraction. There is nothing there. And also the summer sloop. Can't forget that. Really, really useful. Like doubling machine outputs is just so amazing. What are you? Assembler. Okay. Did I just build those and forget to take them away? Yeah. So, let's try to set this up. Power we'll need. We will of course also need to set this up. Please say that you can just go on top. You cannot. Okay, that is okay. So we will just do like so. Good. Oh, watch streak. Congratulations. I don't know what that means, but you got some extra channel points. Yes, amazing. I even get it in my activity feed. Perfect. Well, glad to see it. Thank you for being part of this. I hope you're enjoying. Okay. Good. Yes. It is. It's very fun. Okay, wall outlets not do much with, but we can take you up here. And then I guess we go to the front. So, okay, now you will start working. And then you will. Seeing it all come to life. They're breathing. All green. And then I guess we just go to the middle here. Okay, so some things are not working as they should. I wonder why that would be. Yes, well, of course, Garden Elf, of course. I really appreciate you being here. It also motivates me to see you here. The same way that it might motivate you to hear encouraging words. Okay. I think it might just take some time before things will start working ideally. It is definitely very noisy in these machines. Okay, so they're filling up, but as you can see, the capacity went very high. Very, very good. So we have to deal with the byproduct also, and we have to consider how much of that we are making. 30 times 5 is what we are making in terms of polymer resin. Okay. So refinery. So we can use that to make plastic. 30 times 5 is 150. I already did that calculation, I guess. And we will need water for that also. So okay, it's a bit of annoying math, but we can just over/underclock. That's fine. Okay. So we'll likely have 2 machines making plastic and 1 machine making rubber. I mean, you can definitely get a lot more from the regular plastic recipe, but I really don't see much of a reason to use it, to be honest. When we have the byproduct recipe instead. Oh, a lot of stretches today. Oh, I can click here. But it only detects some clicks. Yes, sounds good. Sounds good. What are you having for lunch, Garden Elf? This time? I mean, I could summer sloop them. If I wanted to. It might be useful to do. In the very beginning, at least. So 20 per minute and 20 per minute for both. Okay. Potato salad and juice. Okay. Nice. So we could potentially send it back, like here. I don't mind it because we'll take water from this side. Yeah. Okay, sure. let's then logistics splitter. So we'll go like this. This is not at all lined up. I don't know what I'm thinking. This is probably better. Like so. And yeah. Okay. Why do you have to be so far? I cannot nudge. Eh. Because if I was to build like this, it wouldn't be a problem. Does it look okay to do it like that? Not particularly. But it looks fine enough. Okay, let's build a third refinery also before I forget. Actually, we don't want to go down here. Now that I think about it, we want to do it here. That's better. So that we're clear of the water. Good. Perfect. Like so. And then we just do Mark 3 all the way. Why do you want to be like this? Because you're too close, I guess. But default works. Great. Then we split. Like so. And you don't need to split. And then we just need to hook them up. Like so. Amazing. So then plastic. Plastic and rubber. And there is simply no byproduct from these, which is what we want to see. Then we do a merger here. And you just make 20 per minute, so we just need Mark 1 belts. Straight. Fine. And organization. We can do an industrial container. Let's build it slightly further. Like here. Because then we can send the rubber in also more easily. We can build it a little closer, like 2 spaces closer. Like so. Logistics. Good. Then we just need to hook them up to power. Okay, perfect. So then you're just missing the water now. No, YouTube viewer went away quickly after I said I cannot see their chat, sadly. So they are gone. But that's also to be expected, I think. It's a little sad that I cannot see them today for some reason. We will have to pump the water quite fast, quite far. I didn't have lunch, no. I skip lunch to stream, and then I eat right after stream, pretty much. So, and you guys are probably full of fuel at this point. Amazing. Water. So we probably only need one water extractor. 120 cubic, and we need 20 times 3 probably, so 60. No, we need 80. Okay. I mean, that's still fine. That's easy from just a single water extractor. Let's try to line it up with the grid if we can. Okay. I don't know if we can. I hope so. No. It doesn't look like it. Oh, it's snapping here. But that's maybe just because it's... Can I build the foundation underwater? H, and then down. Like so. And then resource is not deep enough. Okay, but it looks like it could be possible to do. That would definitely be ideal. Now I'm going swimming. That might be a good sign. Production, water extractor. Yes. Now it snaps. Amazing. That is what we want to see. I wonder, can I cut these things down? I can. Let's do that because they're just in the way. Good. Then we will need probably 2 pumps. Okay, and let's make it straight. Like so. Let's actually... Oh, it is the straight setting. Interesting. It doesn't look like what I would expect the straight setting to look like. Horizontal to vertical. That's better. Ish. Okay. So like I wanna make some adjustment here. Problem is I don't know what's lined up. So let's just do a simple straight one here. That's fine. And let's do more foundation down here. Logistics. Okay. This is simply just to line it up. I think I should have some alignment guidance through it. Not fully. So let's continue a little further down. Okay, so this should be aligned. Then I'm still not, yes, here. But could you please be on the grid? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter in that axis, but still. It would be preferred. Okay. And then logistics. We go... I would prefer vertical to horizontal. But that's not an option. I have the opposite option, that's it. That's not ideal. Why oh, I can hold it down. Why is that really not an option? That sucks. Okay. Let's simply just pump it up. Fairly close. Logistics, floor hole. Like here. And then the junction can go here. We don't need a junction here, but and also not here. Okay. And then I want the straight mode. So good. Amazing. It's looking neat. I just have to figure out how to make this nice looking. Foundation. Can make a floor hole like here. No. Like here. Amazing place to have it. Okay. Oh, I didn't need to fall, but it's not a big deal. Then we do horizontal to vertical. So horizontal to vertical. So we build up like here. I know this looks strange, but simply we just do like this. So okay. These things are acting fairly strange. So I'm guessing somehow it was connected to the top. No? Is it? I of course don't have enough space. Get rid of some regular plates. So then why is it complaining now? But this doesn't make any sense. Okay, so if I connect you up to here, or something vertical, sure, it's fine. And then I connect you down here. Okay, then it works. Sure. The pump, thankfully we can just build it anywhere. Nice. So let's build one down here. The Aurora is out. Nice. The space elevator. It's crazy that I can see it from here. Okay, good. And we do yet another one. I wonder why I have to click twice to build them. Doesn't seem to be any like adjustment thing. But oh, I see. Something is off here, I think. So you're going in and okay. I don't know what is going on. Because this wants to pump the up. Okay, I just have to reverse it. That's fine. Okay. And then we get rid of all of this support here. Because we don't need it anymore. Noodle is a fine mode for now. Okay. Amazing. We will just delete this foundation now. Yeah, it's fine to have the floor hole, I think. And then power. Finally. So we will take from... Is there not a power pole on this side? No, there is not. Okay, but we have one here that we can make use of. Just build them a bit around, but maybe not through the pipe. Okay, good. Perfect. So we needed 80. So we will put you to 80. There we are. And now there is no water, at least yet. Will there be? That is the big question. You are pumping now. Nice. That's good to see. Still don't see water. There is water here. It's filling up here. Okay. So hopefully it will just take a bit of time to get to this point. Oh, yeah, now it's coming in. Nice. And then we should see the machines working. I guess it's not a bad idea to just overclock fully, to just make a bunch of water for now. Fill up the pipes. So that we have essentially a stockpile. Okay. So this means that we now have all of this automated. Amazing. We also have the option of simply using one plastic refinery, residual plastic refinery, and using power shards to overclock it, but I don't mind it as it is right now. Okay, well then I guess we also turn these guys on again. Capacity jumping up like crazy. Perfect. Oh, looking very nice and compact. I like it. There is a mesosphere up there. Okay. So now I guess what we do is make use of the other oil extractor. We should also have a stockpile of water, so we can go down and change you back to 80. I just want to double check if that was correct, but I believe that it is. 20, 20, and then it should be 40. So 40 plus 40 is 80. Very good. And we have plastic and rubber automated, as well as fuel generation. Perfect. So then we should use the other oil extractor, and this time to use at least some of it to package fuel. So just regular packaged fuel. We will then need some what's it called, plastic. That's fine. The packager is quite small. Very nice. So let's see. We overclocked you slightly. Let's also double check capacity. It's staying high. Perfect. Oh, we have a lot of motors here. Good. So let's consider a similar-ish setup. And build it further towards this direction. So we want refineries again. This time about half of them to make fuel. So yes, I slightly overclocked it. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so it will just be 40 times 3 would be 120, right? Oh god, that is not 40. Yes, good. Yeah, so we have 3 refineries for this one instead. Up to 5 here, yeah. We'd likely want to move these storage boxes down to the floor of the oil extractors, but for now we'll keep them up here while they'll build up resources. Wow, this is looking amazing. I like it. So let's continue to build from here, I guess. So we will need 1, 2, 3. Good. Fuel. Oh, that is plastic, not fuel. Okay. Good. And we will slightly change things, but only slightly. So we will have 90 polymer resin. We will likely... Now we're missing steel pipes. That is not something that I expected. Let's see if we have any in this box. We definitely do. Great. Okay, let's try again. So we will just have... It looks like we will have a significant surplus of plastic compared to rubber. which makes sense because we're making double the plastic. So we will make use of one of these to make plastic to turn into empty canisters, and then the other one to make rubber also. Okay, makes sense. Rubber will probably be on the closer side, and then plastic will be here. So I think we probably need to make a crazy amount. So let's say you need 40 and you need 60. So like 50. What would that be? Like 83.3. Is that the one? Yeah. Okay. How did it do that? Okay. Cool. This looks correct to me. So 40 plus 50. Yes. Amazing. And we have water close by. Good. We don't have to worry. I do worry about one thing, though. And that is the fuel generators and the space these mushrooms take up. But we will see if that will be a problem. I cannot cut you down. And not you either. What about you? I can cut you down, that's good. Can I blow you up? I can. I didn't expect to be able to do that. Incredible. Then I have space. Oh yes. Perfect. So I will have 3 refineries. That means around 120 fuel. That means okay. You are so loud. That means like 3 fuel refineries, I guess, or generators. Does it? No, it doesn't. It just means 2 and not overclocked fully. Okay. I guess these add up to 80. Yes. Good. So let's set things up. So line you up like this-ish. Okay. That is definitely not correct. One more here. Sure. And then we do like so. And like so. I guess we don't need to split there. We also don't need to split. Oh, we're merging, yes. Okay. So we want to just merge once, I guess. Why is my head struggling so much right now? We will take you. No. We will merge twice. Yeah. We will merge here also. Okay. Merger. Going this direction. Good. Then like this. Let's just make Mark 3 belts. Yes, we don't need you anymore. Mark 3 belts. Good. And then we would essentially just split. Okay, so like that. Good. Okay, let's also set these up. Like so. Mark 3 belt is fine. Okay. Good. So that should be it for those at least. Let's see where this oil extractor is. It's here. Floor hole like here. Would that be correct? It wouldn't be. You are one to the left. Like here. Okay. Good. And then we do a pipeline junction like here. Why are these modes so strange? And why? Okay. The setup. Good. And then the final one goes here. Perfect. Then let's do a pump and pump it the right way. We only need one. Now that I think about it, let's do that like here. Power. Okay. Good. Then we have oil being pumped up. Yeah, and we should see you guys filling up when you have power. This is looking real good. It will also be the last project for today. But it's an exciting one. It's a nice one. Okay, so logistics, floor hole. Okay, and then we will bring it here, like so. Yes. Then pipeline junction goes like here. Okay. So it works straight, like so. Oh, this is looking good. We should probably get some of the machines working. Let's put it like here. Good. And then we do similar with these two. Good. Amazing. Capacity still looking good. Consumption has gone up quite a lot. A significant amount, actually. I'm surprised. But it's fine. And capacity is still stable, which is good. Okay, we see the resin coming in, coming through. That is what we want to see. I'm stuck in here. Wow. This is looking great. So then we just need 2 fuel generators and that's it. So let's build them like here. So let's double check. We cannot double check until we have fuel in here. Let's at least turn you off. Okay. And power can go from here. Good. Okay. So you're probably full of fuel already, yeah. That is why you're not pumping. So, yeah. Let us just merge together because it makes life and things a little prettier. Because then we can just take up less space, essentially. Like so. Perfect. then we should see these being filled up with fuel. And finally we can see how much they take. So we want to go all the way down to 200, I guess. Yeah. Good. Incredible. Oh yes. Okay. Oh, we have 3 of you, yes. I forgot that was the case. So actually, we didn't need to merge anyway. Well, that's great. Like so. Perfect. But that means that we're making more than what I was thinking. 120. Yeah, that means that we need another fuel generator. Okay. We can simply just build one. It's not that big of a deal. But it is a big deal of a building, that's for sure. No, we're too far. Like so. I think, no. I think you're too close now. I think just slightly. No, they're the same length. Okay. So 30, so let's again do 120 divided by 3 is 40. So we just put you up to there. That's it. Okay, great. Let's power you off and plug you in. Amazing. Then we have you. The problem child. Foundations. But that means that we can blow this up, right? No, not blow this up. I don't know what we can and cannot blow up. Okay. Foundation. And then logistics. We do horizontal to vertical. It's not how we want it. This is nice. I didn't know that you could just follow the ceiling like that. I mean, oh. I think we could just junction you like here. I don't mind that approach. And then we just make you straight. But why do you want to act this way? Okay, let's What is it doing? Okay. Like so. And then we can go straight. And then in here. Okay. Then we just have to consider the water extractor, what it will need to now produce, which should be 60 additional on top. But let's double check. So 40 plus, it is not exactly 60 on top. So 40 plus 16.667, which is 56. 56.667. Okay? Sure. So we say you, let's just overclock you for now. Because we'll want to stockpile a bit of water. And in the meantime, you were plastic. So let's make a conveyor floor hole. Like here. No, a little closer. Like here. And you should be an input, not an output, like so. Amazing. Okay. Then, and I'm guessing I can also not blow you up. No. Then let's keep it on the floor above, I guess. But this I can blow up. Yes. Okay. So we want to do packaging. Let's first see, like here, space that this will take up, and then we do. Oh, I completely forgot. We don't want to make use of all of this. Yes. I completely forgot. Okay, it's not a big deal. So these will just stay as is. But this one will pump fuel. Will pump fuel where? That is the question. Down. And down right underneath looks actually fine. Okay. Yes. Let's just blow some stuff up. We don't like nature in this part of town. Okay. So, logistics. So. Good. And then we just go down. So this will be fuel. I like exploding things. especially when it's nature. Good. Perfect. So let's consider where we would have a floor hole, like here-ish, let's say. That is fine. Then we I wonder why you're not working. Oh, because the fuel is not doing anything. A packager. Let's build the conveyor first. The conveyor lift. Like so. Then packager. I guess it just goes in this direction, that's fine. The belt would not fit. Packager. You go like so. I really dislike that the liquid output is on the top, but I cannot do much about it. I don't make the game. I don't make the rules. But I definitely strongly dislike that. Why? What is happening? Am I so like this? Okay. Conveyor belt. Good. I guess it's not a huge deal that it's here, but it's not how I like it. That's for sure. So let's run you across the top. Let's see, so for you to go straight, you would be lined up here. Like so. But you're too far away to be able to tell. Okay, that's fine. It's not the biggest of deals, I guess. Like so. Yeah, not bad. Okay. Good, you have connections. And we do packaged fuel. And finally, a regular storage container. No, let's do industrial storage. Let's first consider upstairs. Okay. Logistics. Let's go in. And then like so. Amazing. How is this looking? Oh, we're filling up quickly. Nice. Well. just get rid of a bunch of things so that we can take these. Okay. Also get rid of you. We're in the floor hole. Put like here. Go in. Perfect. You are not connected, I believe. So, you're only creating 20 per time, right? Yeah. So, we can just do a Mark 1 belt. Now, this one is not aligned. So, we wanna do it like so. Now I have to consider how to merge these two. Let's do a conveyor pull. Like so. Can we build a merger on top? Not really, surprisingly. Then we want a merger. That. And then the belt. Sure. Like that. That works. Sure. Then we do organization. I guess we do logistics down first. Like this. Organization. It lines up nicely with the packager. Okay. Why do you not want to align? Should be correct. Okay. It just doesn't want to align for some reason. Now we're missing steel pipes. Okay, we still have some. Wow. Fits absolutely immaculately. Perfect. Aha. Not so perfect after all. Well, we can easily deal with that. Okay, empty canisters. 30 plastic, we can only make 20. I think that would be 75%. No. This 66.667. Good. Then we just need to power you on. And well, we need to fix this issue also. And will we see canisters coming down? I hope so. I hear it working now. There they are. Nice. So you take 40 canisters per minute. You also take 40 fuel. And how many canisters are we making? We're making exactly 40. Okay. That is easy math then. Incredible. Let's fill up the containers with the necessary things. You are not connected for some reason, but you are now. Incredible. Then we're doing very well. But you are connected to power. You do have fuel. I'm guessing then you're not actually connected, even though it looks like you are. Is that the case? That was the case. Okay. Nice. Now we will also have packaged fuel for the jetpack. And for anything else probably. Can this only take biofuel, the chainsaw? Fuel for vehicles and the jetpack, so I'm guessing not for the chainsaw then. That's a bit sad, but we did it. Now we have to figure out the water, because you are too overclocked at the moment. Plus 80 is this 136, 136.667. Okay. Good. Sure. I think it's fine. Then I need to power you guys on. And then everything should be well. Also gives a little more capacity. Very useful. 5.9k megawatts. It's neat and nice here, I think. But actually we are producing too much polymer resin, I guess. Right, 90. No. No, we aren't. The exact perfect amount. Yes. Great. This guy though. I mean, he should be working at full capacity, I think. Yeah, it is at 40 here. But we're not creating enough empty canisters. 40 per minute is what you're requesting. And what are you making? Aren't you making 40? You are? 20 plastic, that is why, right? Yeah, because we're not making 20 plastic. I see. That is annoying. So what if we were to make that amount? We cannot support it. Okay. Or maybe we can? So, no, because it all depends on this guy. We're creating 40 per minute, which is what we need. But you're not creating enough polymer. I guess the three machines combined are not. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter so much to have a bit of downtime on machines. It's fine. This is very good. Also 30 megawatts is not a lot for these two to take. Okay. So yeah, this only takes solid biofuel. But this one with jetpack. Okay. Well, I think that is actually a good place to stop for today. We did a lot though, and we're fully utilizing fuel. We are making packaged fuel also. Let's take all from this one. Let's also add things that we can to here. Yeah, the packaged fuel definitely lasts a lot longer. Here it is, the box. Yeah, I cannot take it all. I wish I could. I have a bit of plastic in my inventory. I have so many motors. I ended up making a lot more quick wire than I needed. But then again, like, how can I know? Modular frames, we're full on those anyway. Polymer resin, I don't want to keep. Copper sheets, we can add. Deuterium ingots, we also didn't end up needing that many. Silica, I guess we can keep. What else? I don't feel like there's anything else we could get rid of. We have so many modular frames in here. Motors, we're full on, right? Yeah. Limestone we don't need to keep. I guess we also don't need to keep all of these steel pipes. Okay, we're getting closer to somewhere we can move the rubber down here. Just a little bit of Tetris of the inventory. Quartz we don't need. And these we also don't particularly need. Okay. Good. Amazing. I really like this setup. It's very nice. We're making a lot of fuel, a lot of power, a lot of rubber, a lot of plastic. All of it. Let's go back to base and then get back here again after, and then we will finish up for today. But incredible progress, I would say. Golden slug. Let's try to deal with these guys also. You have to be so precise with them. Okay. I feel like this one just needed power, so if I remember correctly. Unless we've already dealt with it, but I don't think so. Yeah, it just needs power. That's easy.
Wait, oh. Too late. Take the damaged hard drive to the MAM for analysis.
What? Why too late? What does that mean? I wonder. That is confusing. I don't know what she means by that. don't have a golden power slug, right? No. So we couldn't pick one of those up. Still feels very slow, the jetpack. I wonder if I can upgrade it, make it faster in the future. I mean, it's good when I have momentum, but otherwise it's not ideal. Okay. That's a big spider. But can I get up to the highway with the new fuel? Just about. I shouldn't have gotten rid of so much of the plastic. But it's fine. Because we could have used that for the manufacturing milestone now. So, yeah. I mean, we will likely look at manufacturing and then see what these parts need in terms of items, in terms of the recipe. I'm particularly worried about the heavy modular frame, but we'll see. We can also just power shard this guy up, because I think we'll need a lot of modular frames. And where do the modular frames come? Maybe here? Yeah. Okay, we have a good amount now. Great. Yeah. We have some sulfur in our inventory that we can also place in a box. We have almost 2.5 stacks of heavy modular frames. That's good. We will need more rebar at some point. We have more computers. I realized there were some in here also. Good. Mycelia can go. Silica can go. Okay. The portable miners we also don't need. I would love to have more inventory space at this point. Well, that is probably kind of it. So let's get back to where we came from. Let's also remove this to-do list. Oil. Why are you not appearing? Are you? You are. You were just hidden under a lot of other things. Oh. Okay. Well, very, very nice. Incredible progress, I would say. Very, very good. We should have put hard drives to research, but it's fine. We will do that next stream. Yeah, it's very good to preserve your momentum, the jetpack. That is if you have any. Which I definitely do now. Nice. Oh. Can I make it? Just about. Great. Into the noise. Well, let's finish things off. Very, very cool project today. Done. Wow. It's huge. I like it a lot. And yeah. That was it for today. Very lovely. I'm thinking, Garden Elf, you're not here, but if you are, I can still act like you are. So yeah, fuel processing doing well, and oil processing, as well as way more power on the grid. We more than doubled, I think, today yet again. We're making full use of the oil to make fuel and like nothing else. What is this noise? Oh. Yeah. This doesn't seem very worth it to go up here. Okay. Amazing stuff. Amazing progress. And well, in one stream to have all of this set up, while also having done a lot of work on milestones and research, that is very good. So we have plastic, we have rubber, we have fuel, we have packaged fuel, we have fuel generators, and yeah, it appears everything that we would need kind of to maybe even get through this phase. But we will see. Next time we'll probably unlock manufacturing and check what that has to offer, because I'm curious about it. So thank you for coming in today, and enjoy the rest of your day and evening and whatever else it might be. And I will see you around. Goodbye.